there, Bruno. Wow, it's been ages, huh? How have you been? It's gotta be, 5 years since we broke up? Time really flies, doesn't it? Hey, Bruno, are you there? I wanted to talk to you about something crazy. So I was scrolling through a news site the other day, and guess what I saw? They were doing a special feature on young entrepreneurs. And there you were. They had a photo of you and everything. At first, I was like, wait, no way. But then I was like, oh my God, that's definitely him. I kept reading and it said you're an actual CEO right now. Like, that means you're super important, right? And then they were all talking about how super successful your company is. You guys make $5 million a year? That's amazing. I actually gasped out loud. I always said you had potential. Looks like I was right, huh? Bruno. Hello? I mean, come on, don't you think this kind of message deserves a reply? Your ex-girlfriend is over here, reaching out, wanting to talk to you. That's kind of rare, don't you think? And you're still not reading these? You're probably just not checking your phone, right? That must be it. Because the mega serious and responsible Bruno I know, there's no way he'd just leave me on red. This is me we're talking about, right? Maybe this was bad timing. Oh well, I'll try again tomorrow. Talk to you later, Snookums. Mwah.
Cindy, please, I need you right now. This is not a joke, not a drill.
Whoa there, Bruno. Let's take a chill pill, okay? You're scaring me. What happened? Are you okay? Did someone die?
It's Amber. She just messaged me out of nowhere. She sent me dozens of texts back to back. It was like a flood. Just instead of water, it was annoyance, anger, and anxiety.
Wait, Amber? As in the snake who vanished after nuking our lives?
Yeah, that Amber. The messages just kept coming, long ones. I couldn't even look at them.
Oh my God, why is she crawling out of her crypt now?
She saw the article. You remember the interview that I did a while back?
The one that called you a rising genius? The one that had your company's review numbers in bold print?
That's the one. And suddenly I'm worth her time again.
Unreal. She goes silent for 5 years and now she's back because she smells money?
I didn't open her texts, just caught the previews and the notifications. That was more than enough.
What did she say? What kind of poison is she pouring now?
Stuff like, so proud of you and let's get married now. She literally referenced the revenue like it was a proposal pitch.
That's disgusting. She's treating you like a gold mine she forgot to finish looting.
Honestly, part of me was waiting for this. It's why I never blocked her, just in case.
You knew she'd come sniffing around once she thought you were rich.
Yeah, she's shallow but consistent. I just didn't expect her to be this bold.
You didn't open the messages, right?
No, notifications only. Still shows as unread. She probably thinks I haven't seen them.
Good, keep it that way. She feeds on attention. Red is blood in the water.
I figured. Still, it makes me sick.
Let me guess, she wants money?
She didn't say it outright, but come on. She actually brought up the specific $5 million figure they had in the paper. Now I'm suddenly soulmate material, I guess.
Pathetic. How dare she slither back after what she did to both of us?
I honestly don't think she remembers. Like, stealing your fiancé was just a side quest.
Yeah, trust me, I remember every last detail. But people like her, they never do. They rewrite the past so they can sleep at night.
She's acting like nothing ever happened, like we're long-lost lovers.
She thinks you're still the same guy she dumped. She has no idea who you became, who you're with now.
It's honestly insulting.
It's more than insulting. And trust me, she's just warming up. Okay, listen to me. Really listen. Amber read that article, saw your face, saw the numbers, and now she wants back in like nothing happened. Not because she loves you, because you're rich now, because you're a headline.
Yeah, I know you're right. But the second I saw her name pop up, it felt like someone stabbed me in the chest.
I get it, I do, but this isn't about feelings anymore. This is survival. She's not trying to reconnect, she's trying to claim a payout.
You really think she's figured out where I live?
Bruno, have you met her? She once tracked her ex using Instagram filters and a cafe background. Of course she can find your address. She's obsessive, she's calculated, and you're exactly the kind of story she'd love to hijack.
That's horrifying. I didn't even think of that.
Then start thinking. You need to move immediately. If she shows up at your door, she won't come with apologies. She'll come with luggage.
That feels dramatic, extreme even. It's been 5 years.
That's what makes it worse. You've forgotten what she's capable of. She hasn't. She's been lurking, watching, waiting for the moment you looked vulnerable again.
Do you really believe she's thought all this through?
Bruno, this is the same woman who lied to your face while dating 3 people behind your back, including my fiancé. Yes, I believe it.
Oh, God.
I'm serious. You have 2 days, max. After that, she's on your doorstep or in your inbox with screenshots and delusions.
2 days? I have meetings, deadlines. I can't just vanish.
That's why I'm offering to help. We pack tonight, call a mover, find a crash pad. I already have options bookmarked.
I was supposed to rest this week. Take a breath for once.
Well, change of plans. You're now speed running a getaway. Welcome to emotional self-defense.
I don't even have a new place lined up.
Oh, that's cute. You think I didn't prepare for this exact disaster? I've had an emergency list since she messaged me last year.
Wait, she messaged you too?
Yep, out of the blue, one fake friendly text. I blocked her in 2 seconds. That was all I needed to see.
You really believe she's that dangerous?
I believe she's that determined. And if we don't get ahead of this, she'll eat your life like it's dessert.
Okay, you win. I'm convinced.
Good, then let's pack. She's not going to get her claws in you again.
I can't believe this is actually happening.
Believe it, and get moving. Tapes in the drawer, bubble wraps on the couch. Let's ghost her before she haunts us.
You're terrifying. And also the best.
I know. Now get your shoes on. We've got 36 hours and a psycho to outrun. Bruno? Still nothing? Not even a hey? Not even a dot? Unbelievable. You seriously haven't changed one bit. You were always like this, forgetting to charge your phone, letting messages pile up, totally spaced out unless someone shook your shoulders. I used to get so frustrated, remember? But now, I don't know, it's actually kind of adorable. That clueless little part of you, it's just so you, nostalgic even. Anyway, I think I've done enough waiting around. I've made a decision. I've decided that I am going to marry you. Shocking, right? But listen, it just makes sense when you think about it. We had our issues, sure. I mean, you didn't exactly have your act together back then. No money, no job, just vague dreams and empty words. But now you're someone real, someone impressive. A CEO of a company putting in $5 million a year? Wow, triple wow even. That's the version of you I always knew was hiding under the surface. And now that you've finally become him, well, I'm ready to forgive the past and take you back. You don't have to thank me right away. Just take it in, let it settle. Oh, and guess what? By a total stroke of luck, I found your address. Crazy, right? I know, I couldn't believe it either. It's like fate wants us to reunite. So I'm coming over tomorrow. We'll have tea or wine or something stronger, whatever suits the mood. And if everything feels right, maybe I'll just stay permanently. Don't keep me waiting, okay? Bruno, still no reply. This is getting kind of silly, don't you think? Like, seriously, it's been days now, and you still haven't even read any of my texts. What in the world is even going on here? I mean, come on, there's no way you haven't at least glanced at them by now. Oh, I get it. You're pretending you haven't seen them. You're planning some kind of romantic surprise, right? Oh, that's just like you. You're always so dramatic, but honestly, I'm touched. That's enough playing around, though. Let's get serious. I'm heading over this afternoon, okay? I should be there around 3, give or take. Make sure you're home. Also, I'd appreciate it if you could have some money ready. Nothing crazy, just, a little something to celebrate our reunion. Let's call it love money, something sweet and symbolic. To keep it simple, 5 million yen should do. It's really not that much for someone like you now, right? I'm not being unreasonable. This is a special occasion after all. Honestly, I still can't believe how far you've come from that clueless boy I used to babysit emotionally to this impressive CEO level man with a high rise and a fortune. You're welcome, by the way. I always knew you had potential. As your fiancé, yeah, I'm just going to start saying it, I think it's fair to expect you to check my messages every single day. I mean, how else are we supposed to plan our future together? Oh, and just so you're aware, I already terminated my lease. My apartment's cleared out and my stuff's being delivered to your place tomorrow. So please make sure there's space for everything. You can clear out one of the spare rooms for me. Or actually, I think I'll just take yours. You've kept me waiting for long enough. It's about time we started living like a real couple.
Hold on. What do you mean, my apartment? You said you'll be here in 2 hours? Are you serious right now?
Of course I'm serious. I told you I found your address. I double-checked everything myself. You weren't saying anything, so I figured I'd take the initiative. I'm literally on the train as we speak.
You're on the train to a place I never invited you to with zero reply from me? You thought that was okay?
Come on, don't act so shocked. You're just playing coy. I know you've seen my messages, probably through the notifications. You're trying to pull some romantic, surprise me in person kind of thing, right? Well, guess what? I beat you to it.
Okay, no, you've got this completely backwards. I don't live there anymore. I moved out.
Excuse me? Since when? Why on earth would you move out of a place that nice?
Since you decided to show up uninvited and start referring to yourself as my fiancé. I'm staying at a hotel now. Everything's moved out.
Then fine, tell me the name of the hotel you're staying at. I'll head straight there. We're meant to be together. Remember, I already left my apartment for you.
Meant to be? We haven't spoken in 5 years, and you show up like this, unannounced, demanding money and calling it love?
Why are you making this so hard? You're not a broke loser anymore. You're finally the man I always said you could be. So yeah, I'm ready to take you back.
Right, because I'm no longer the freeloader you once couldn't stand. Now that there's money involved, you magically remember me?
Don't twist it. You quit your job out of nowhere and just stopped. What was I supposed to think? You looked completely useless.
What you saw was me building a future. I left that job to launch a startup, the same company that's now getting featured in news articles.
Wait, what? Are you, for real right now?
Yeah, I told you as much back then. You just never cared enough to listen. You thought I was some useless dropout? I quit that job because I was building something. That company you read about, the one with the article and the photos, I helped create that from the ground up.
Wait, what are you talking about? You quit to start a company?
Yeah, me and 3 college friends, we founded it together. It's right there in the article if you bothered to read beyond the headline.
I didn't know that. I seriously didn't. I thought you just checked out, that you gave up. You never told me.
I did tell you. I told you over dinner, remember? The night you rolled your eyes, called me pathetic, and stormed out halfway through the appetizer?
That's not fair. You didn't explain anything clearly. You just said you were quitting. You didn't say it was part of some plan. I thought you were turning into one of those bitter unemployed guys who sits at home all day.
You didn't give me the chance. You heard the word quit and tuned out everything that came after. You already decided who I was and walked out like I was garbage.
Okay, maybe I jumped to conclusions, but can you really blame me? You weren't exactly great at communicating back then.
No, you just weren't interested unless I was already successful.
That's not true. Look, the past is the past, right? We were both immature, we both made mistakes, but now we're different. You've grown into someone incredible, and I've been thinking about everything. Let's start over. I mean it. Let's get married. For real this time. No more misunderstandings. No more walking away. Let's just do it. You and me. Clean slate.
You really think we can just wipe the slate clean after everything you did?
It's not like I meant to hurt anyone. People grow apart. That happens.
You didn't just grow apart. You dumped me because you thought I had no future. You called me a leech and walked out without even hearing me out. Then what, 2 weeks later, you hooked up with my sister's fiancé?
It wasn't like that. He and I just clicked.
Right, until you found someone richer. You hadn't even been officially dating each other for 2 months before you broke up with him and hooked up with my friend Hoshina's husband. Another person's life you blew apart like it was nothing.
That wasn't my fault. They weren't happy anyway. Besides, if you think about it, I was just finding someone who suited me better.
You mean richer, more powerful, easier to show off. You collect people like their handbags and toss them out when they don't shine enough.
You're twisting everything.
No, I'm remembering it exactly as it happened. You left wreckage behind every time you moved on. So tell me, how does it feel to live by stealing what isn't yours?
I never stole anything. I just followed my heart.
Then listen to mine. I don't want you. Not now, not ever. I'd rather be alone than ever go back to you.
This is so totally insane. Why are you being so stubborn? I heard that you were finally worth my time, so I decided to give you the privilege of being my husband. A CEO like you should be begging for a hot trophy wife like me.
Actually, let me clear something up. I'm not the CEO.
What are you talking about? The article said you were a top executive.
I am. I'm the CFO. But the actual CEO, the one running the company day to day, that's Hoshina.
You've got to be joking. Hoshina? You mean that sad little woman I ran circles around back in the day? The one I humiliated without even trying?
Yeah, her. That sad little woman is my fiancé. She's the one I trust, the one who built the company beside me, the one who never gave up on me when things were hard.
You have lost your mind. I came back for you. I gave you the chance of a lifetime. And you're throwing it away for some washed-up second-hand woman you used to pity?
You didn't come back for me. You came back for a number on a screen, for a title, a status symbol. You never once asked how I was. You just assumed you still had a claim.
Don't act like I'm nobody. Do you have any idea how many men would kill to be with me? And yet here I am offering you a second chance. Most people would grovel for that, and you're telling me no?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. I'm not groveling. I'm not begging. I'm saying no. Firmly. Finally.
Unreal. You're seriously choosing her over me? You're throwing me away?
You were never mine to throw away. You walked out. I just made sure the door stayed closed.
You were lying. You're saying all this because you're angry right now, but deep down, you still love me. I know you do. I was everything to you once. Don't pretend that just vanished.
If I could delete every memory of you from my life, I would without hesitation.
Unbelievable. After everything I gave up for you, I cut ties with my family. I ended my lease. I packed up my entire life. I moved over here for you.
I never asked you to.
I did it because I believed in us. And do you know how much I spent getting ready? I bought clothes, home goods, things to make your apartment feel like ours. I spent over $30,000 of money that I didn't have for you. I was trying to make it perfect, and you're treating me like I'm trash.
Because this wasn't about love, it was about ownership. You thought you could walk in, drop money, and I'd just fall in line.
But what am I supposed to do about all the money I spent for you? I was counting on you to help me with that. You're rich now. You were supposed to take care of me.
Cindy already warned me. She said you had taken out a ton of debt and would try to pin it on me. Looks like she was right.
I cannot believe this. You're seriously going to let me go broke? You're going to stand there with all your money and just watch me drown?
You're not drowning. You're just finally standing in the mess you made. And no one is coming to save you. I blocked her the moment she hung up. No second chances, no final words. Then I warned my staff. I told them to expect her because I knew she'd come. And I was right. That same evening, she stormed into the company lobby screaming my name like it still belonged to her. Security responded within seconds. She resisted. Her bag spilled across the tile. There were various lethal items inside that made everyone freeze. We called the police. She was arrested on the spot and taken away, still yelling that I owed her everything. Her parents came a week later. They looked exhausted and ashamed. They said the police had contacted them and that they were sorry. I told them I didn't need an apology. I just needed distance. They took her back home to live with them. She's under their vigilant watch now, working off her debt day by day. And me? I go home to peace, to Hoshina, to a life I built with someone who never once tried to claim me. For the first time in years, I finally breathe easy.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, look who finally decided to pop into my thoughts today, so I figured I'd say hi. What do you want, Shelley? Wow, no, hi, Shelley, so good to hear from you. It's been a year, since your big day. Don't remind me. I was hoping never to see your name pop up on my phone again. Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. You looked gorgeous. Tucker was handsome. The food was decent. I even wore beige like you asked. You should be thanking me. Trust me, Shelley. If I'd known what was coming, I wouldn't have invited you at all. Oh, please. You're still holding on to that energy. That's so unhealthy. You really should let things go. You're lecturing me about emotional maturity? Oh, that's rich. Okay, wow, someone woke up bitter today. I was just trying to reach out, be a good sister, maybe check in, share a little life update. A life update? Why does that already sound like something I'll want to throw my phone over? Don't be so dramatic. This one's actually kind of huge. And I figured, hey, no better person to hear it than my big sis. I mean, life's been good, Tina, really good. I've been traveling, shopping, just enjoying things, Must be nice living off dead people's money. Oh, don't be so morbid. Mom and Dad wanted me to be comfortable. They said so in the will. You were there, remember? They left everything to me. Oh, I remember. I was sitting right next to you when the lawyer read it out loud. I remember the part where they left me absolutely nothing, not even a letter, not even a photo. And I remember you trying not to smirk. That's not fair. I wasn't smirking. I was shocked. I mean, I thought they'd at least split it a little, but hey, guess I was just the favorite. Wow, you're really going to say that to my face? What? It's true. I was always the fun one, the pretty one, the one people actually wanted around. Mom and Dad just knew how to make a smart investment. That's what you think that was? An investment? They didn't do you any favors, Shelley. They set you up to fail. Excuse me? You didn't grow up with expectations. You were coddled, praised for showing up. They gave you money to keep you quiet, not because they believed in your future. And now you think blowing through it on shoes and spas means you won something? Okay, I didn't come here to rehash ancient drama. I did say I had something big to tell you, something way more personal. I'm already bracing for something ridiculous. Go on. It's about Tucker, your husband. Let me guess, he smiled at you once and now you think you're soulmates? No, Tina, I mean it. We're involved, like, really involved. You are unbelievable. This is some fantasy you made up to get under my skin. It's not going to work. I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I came prepared. You want proof? Fine. He has this teeny tiny crescent-shaped birthmark right on the inside of his thigh, left side, just above where your hand would land if you were, doing what I was doing. Soft little freckle cluster. Looks like a half moon when the light hits it just right. Huh? How do you know that? Told you. He's not just venting to me, Tina. He's sleeping with me. He's been sleeping with me. And trust me, he hasn't once mentioned feeling guilty about it. I know you're upset, but if you really think about it, you shouldn't be surprised. Surprised? Surprised that my sister is sleeping with my husband? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, please, you don't even appreciate what you had. You walk around all serious and snappy. You don't give him what he needs. And let's be honest, you've never been the one who turns heads. Excuse me? I mean, come on, Tina, you know I'm prettier. You always did. It's not fair that you got the handsome husband. That's why I had to fix it. You had to fix it? You decided to destroy my marriage because you couldn't stand not having something that was mine? I didn't destroy anything. I freed him. He told me he was miserable, that you're cold, controlling, that you stopped trying years ago. He told me he felt like a roommate in his own house. And I guess you just believed him? You didn't stop to ask what you were actually doing? He chose me, Tina. That's what matters. And, well, since we're already being honest, there's something else you should know. I don't think I can handle another one of your updates, Shelley. Oh, you'll want to hear this one. I moved in today. What? I'm living with Tucker at your house as of this morning. He even helped me unpack my bags. He said it felt right. You're in my house right now? Yep, your couch is super comfy, by the way. I think I'll keep it. Let me know when you find a new place to live. I'll have your things sent over, which you're gonna pay for, of course. Unbelievable. I mean, I get why you're upset, but honestly, you should have seen this coming. You never appreciated what you had. You always looked bored with him. And I just thought, wow, she really doesn't deserve him. You really think this is about deserving? You walked into my life, took my husband, moved into my home, and now you're lecturing me about gratitude? I'm just saying, it was obvious something wasn't working. Tucker's happy now. He laughs with me. We dance in the kitchen. He brings me flowers. When's the last time you got flowers? When's the last time you looked in a mirror and saw how pathetic this all is? That's rich, coming from the woman who lost her man to her younger sister. Face it, Tina, you were always the serious one. The planner, the list maker, the buzzkill. He wanted life, and that's what I give him. You give him a headache, that's what you give him. And you give yourself this delusion that any of this makes you the winner. Call it what you want. I'm the one he chose. I'm the one he's with now. That makes me the woman who won. You're not a woman, you're a child in someone else's clothes, Shelley. You didn't win anything. You took scraps and called it a feast. Oh, wow, that's poetic. Did you write that down just now? Seriously, though, you should start looking for a new place. I'm redecorating. Maybe something smaller, something more your vibe. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of seeing me break, but I want you to know something, Shelley. This moment where you think you've won, it won't last. I don't have to do anything to make that true. I just have to wait. Well, while you're doing all that waiting, I'll be enjoying your memory foam mattress. I mean, seriously? Thanks for splurging. It's heavenly. You are disgusting. Can't wait to send you your stuff. Don't forget to text me once you've found a new address. So, did your boxes arrive yet? I figured I'd give you a few days to settle in. I mean, it must be exhausting moving out on such short notice. They arrived. Perfectly intact, professionally labeled, not a single thing missing or broken, which is more than I can say about my marriage. Well, aren't you fancy? You even hired a moving company. That was cute. You didn't want me seeing your new place, huh? Hiding from your own sister? Oh, that's kind of sad. What's sad is the fact that I even had to think about that. That you've made yourself into someone I wouldn't trust within 10 miles of my new life. You're not my sister anymore, Shelley. You're just a mistake I won't make twice. Wow, still so bitter. You should really try yoga, or therapy, or wine, or all three. I'm already trying something better. It's called starting over. Just me, my own space, no traitors in the guest room. Oh, and a lawyer who actually gets things done. The divorce came through this morning. It's official. We're done. No way, already? That was fast. Oh my gosh, that means I can marry Tucker now. We're already talking about wedding colors. I'm thinking blush and gold. Elegant, but flirty. Wow, you really think you're living some kind of dream life, don't you? Just make sure you pick a dress with enough stretch. You're going to need it for all the bending over backward you'll do trying to keep him happy. A honeymoon before a wedding? Oh, bold move. What can I say? We like to do things out of order. And don't worry, we've got plenty of money for a little getaway. I'm just texting to say bon voyage to me. Don't expect a souvenir. Good. I wouldn't want one. I've thrown out everything else you touched. Why would I keep a keychain? Guess where I am right now? Come on, take a wild guess. I don't care, Shelley. Truly, I'm not in the mood for your little guessing games. You're no fun. Fine, I'll tell you. Hawaii. Yep, sunny sky, soft sand, Mai Tais by the ocean. It's literal paradise. And somehow still not far enough away from you. Hey now, don't be so grumpy. You should be happy for us. Tucker and I are having the time of our lives. Honestly, stealing your husband might be the best thing I've ever done. Stealing implies you were clever. You were just convenient. A warm body and a tighter dress. Don't flatter yourself. Well, you should be flattered. We're using your money to celebrate. What? I mean, you weren't using that credit card, were you? It was just sitting in the drawer. Tucker remembered the PIN, and I figured, why not? So far, we've spent over $10,000, and it's only day 3. You're using my credit card? Yep, it's been super helpful. Flights, hotels, massages, rental cars, shopping spree, the works. We've even upgraded to the honeymoon suite. I was wondering what happened to that card. You left it behind. I picked it up. That's practically a handoff. You two are incredible, reckless, arrogant, and completely delusional. You do realize that's a credit card, right? Not a magic money portal. Relax. You don't even need it anymore. You've got no one to spend it on. Besides, you're divorced now. What's mine is mine, and what was yours, well, it's mine too now. Enjoy it while it lasts, Shelley. You always do, until the bill shows up. Tina, why isn't your card working? Hello to you too. I'm assuming this is the part where I'm supposed to pretend I'm surprised. This isn't funny. We're at lunch. Some fancy French place Tucker picked. And the waiter just came back and said the card was declined in front of everyone. Do you have any idea how embarrassing that is? A little idea, yeah. Almost as embarrassing as finding out your husband moved your sister into your house behind your back. Tina, I am serious. Why isn't the card working? We didn't bring anything else. This was supposed to be covered. Wow, no backup plan, no cash, no emergency card. Well, that's bold, or just dumb. You didn't answer the question. Why did it stop working? Because I canceled it, obviously. You what? I called the bank, told them it was stolen, and had it disabled. Simple. Honestly, surprised it took you this long to max it out. Tina, you knew we were using it. You knew we were out of town. You couldn't have waited. Oh, I absolutely could have, but watching you unravel in a white tablecloth restaurant was too good to pass up. The bill is $500. We already ate. They're going to call the police. Then I'd recommend getting the check split and ordering dessert real slowly while you figure out how to pay for it. Tina, come on, you can't just leave us like this. We're sitting here in the middle of the dining room. Tucker's trying to charm the waiter, but it's not working. People are looking. This is humiliating. Oh no, not public embarrassment. How will you recover? Stop it. Just fix the card or call the restaurant. Pay over the phone or something. I am begging you. Of course, that's a first. Honestly, Shelley, I think you're more upset about the scene than the money. Of course I am. We're wearing vacation clothes in a place with gold-plated forks. You don't understand what this looks like. Oh, I understand perfectly. You're finally getting a little taste of what it feels like to be left with nothing. This isn't the time for one of your monologues, Tina. Just help us pay the stupid bill and we'll be out of your life for good. That offer would mean more if it hadn't come from the same woman who sent me packing from my own house last week. And then told me she'd be keeping the couch. Tina, please, I don't have any money right now. I didn't bring anything else. Tucker said we didn't need to. He said the card would cover everything. That's because neither of you know how money works. I didn't think I needed anything else. We had the card, and I figured you wouldn't cancel it without at least warning me. That's rich, a warning? Like the one I got when you took my husband and moved into my house? I thought it would be fine. I thought the inheritance would last way longer. I didn't know I'd burn through it so fast. Oh, Shelley, you quit your job the day that check hit your account. You really thought $500,000 was a retirement plan? It seemed like so much money at the time. Everyone said I could live off of it if I was careful. And what part of careful involved 6 vacations, a closet full of designer bags, and investing in that fake candle business you never launched? I didn't think I'd need backup. Tucker said it was enough. He said he'd cover things with his job if we needed to. Speaking of that, Tucker doesn't have a job anymore. What? Yes, he does. He works remote. He's still with the firm. He was on his laptop 2 days ago at the hotel. No, Shelley, he's not. His company called me. Apparently he was supposed to be working this week, not sipping overpriced cocktails on a beach with his mistress. They called you? Why would they call you? Because his emergency contact was never updated and because they couldn't reach him. So guess who answered the phone, and guess who told them exactly where he was? Okay. Look, you made your point. You humiliated me. You proved whatever it is you needed to prove. But can you just call the company, tell them it's a misunderstanding, tell them Tucker's sick or something? I don't care what you say. Just fix it. Oh, Shelley, you still don't get it. I don't want to fix it. I'm watching you finally feel consequences for once in your life, and I gotta say, it's refreshing. You can't just leave us like this. What are we supposed to do? We can't even pay for lunch, and now he's going to lose his job. He already lost it. They called to verify the termination this morning. He's out. You're lying. You're just saying that to mess with me. Call him. Go ahead. Ask him if he's still employed. Better yet, ask him what his plan is now that the only 2 income sources in your life are officially gone. Oh my God, Tina, please. I don't have anything left. No savings, no backup. I didn't think it would happen like this. You never do. You just leap and assume someone will catch you. And I'm done being the net. I didn't mean to ruin everything. I just wanted a life that felt like mine. I thought Tucker would be enough. I thought the money would last. I thought you'd, understand. Understand? You slept with my husband, stole my house, maxed out my credit card, and made fun of me while doing it. You don't want understanding. You want rescue. And I'm not here to save you. So that's it? You're just going to leave us like this? You're not even going to help with the credit card bill? Nope, I'm actually looking forward to watching you explain it to the waiter. And when that bill comes due, I'll be sure to frame it. Tina, please, I am begging you. Goodbye, Shelley, and don't bother texting again. You're blocked. Tucker ended up calling his father to wire them the money for the lunch bill. He sent it, just enough to cover the tab, but told Tucker it would be the last thing he ever gave him. He was cutting him off for good. They still owe me thousands from the credit card charges, but I'm not holding my breath. Shelley has no skills, no job history, and Tucker's firing didn't exactly impress future employers. Neither of them can hold down real work. But honestly, I'm fine, peaceful even. They thought they were clever, stealing my life, but all they did was dig a hole and jump in together. I've blocked their numbers and started over. And for the first time in years, I finally feel like I'm breathing clean air. They're gone, and that's exactly where they belong.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, so excited for you to finally meet my mom.
Hey, me too. A little nervous, though. Hope she likes me. You know how important this is to me.
She will, Ethan. Just be yourself. Seriously, you're amazing. And she trusts my judgment. Mostly.
Mostly isn't exactly reassuring. Easier said than done, though. Just be myself. What if myself accidentally says the wrong thing? Like if I compliment her wallpaper and it's like 20 years old.
You won't do that. You have great taste. And she just redecorated last year, so you're safe on the wallpaper front. Just, first impressions and all that.
Right, first impressions. I should probably have a plan to impress her. What about work in general? Should I downplay the whole sawdust and hammer thing? Maybe say I'm in architectural design and material application? Sounds fancier, right?
Don't be silly. She'll see right through that. Not downplay it. Just maybe don't lead with it as your life's grand narrative. At least not in the first 5 minutes. She can be a bit focused on certain things, you know? Like careers with a clear trajectory, preferably involving a corner office and stock options.
Trajectory, right. Like a well-aimed nail? I'm definitely on a trajectory. Building things, building a business, creating tangible, lasting things. Isn't that a good trajectory?
It is to me, and it will be to her too, if you frame it that way. Emphasize the building a business part. She just wants to make sure I'm with someone stable. You know how moms are about their daughters' futures.
Stable like a well-built house? I got that covered. Solid foundation, reliable structure, metaphorically speaking, of course, and literally speaking sometimes.
Exactly. See, you'll charm her. They're almost ready for us. She just texted, "Come on in, you two." Deep breaths. It's going to be fine.
Deep breaths. Okay, so be myself, be polite, emphasize the trajectory of my entrepreneurial carpentry. Got it. Anything else, like her favorite topics beyond my promising career in wood?
She likes talking about her volunteer work at the museum, her sophisticated book club. Oh, try not to mention any graphic novels. Oh, and definitely ask her about her recent trip to Italy. She loved the art and the food.
Italy. Okay, I can work with Italy. Beautiful country, incredible craftsmanship. See, I can even tie it back to my work. The joinery in those ancient Roman structures, the mastery of the artisans. Subtle, right?
Perfect. You've got this. Just relax and be you, the amazing you that I love. Seriously, she'll see it too.
Thanks, Chloe. You always know how to calm my nerves, even when you're subtly implying my career isn't fancy enough. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Good luck, but you won't need it. You'll be great, and I love you. Chloe, darling, a quick word. Hey, Mom, everything okay? You seem a little intense. I just wanted to check in after last night. About Ethan. I've been awake half the night thinking about this. About Ethan? What's wrong? I thought you two were perfectly pleasant. Pleasantries are one thing, Chloe. Reality is quite another. We need to have a serious conversation about his, life choices. His life choices? He's a skilled carpenter, Mom. It's honest work. He's talented. Honest, perhaps, but is it ambitious? Does it reflect a drive for more? For the kind of future you deserve? He is driven. He's building his own business. It takes time and a lot of hard work. Hard work is admirable, dear, but it doesn't always translate into the kind of financial security that ensures a comfortable life. Let's be frank. He makes a decent living. He's not exactly struggling. Decent isn't the standard I envision for my daughter, Chloe. You deserve someone who aims for the top, not just getting by. That's unfair. He has goals. He wants to expand his business, hire people. Expanding a carpentry business. The scale is inherently limited, isn't it? Compared to someone in finance or tech or even management. He's creative. He makes beautiful things. It's a valuable skill. Valuable as a hobby, perhaps, but as a primary source of income for a family, I have serious doubts. You're being so judgmental. You don't even know him. I see the limitations of his chosen field, Chloe. The physical demands, the potential for inconsistent income, the lack of significant upward mobility. He's smart. He could do other things if he wanted to. He chose carpentry because he enjoys it. Enjoyment doesn't pay the bills, Chloe. Passion doesn't fund a comfortable retirement. You need to be realistic about these things. But he's a good guy, Mom. He treats me well. Being a good guy is the bare minimum, darling. You need a partner who can offer you security, stability, and a future without financial worry. Maybe you're right about the long term. It is something I've tried not to think about too much. Exactly, Chloe. It's time to think about it. Seriously, think about it. Your future is at stake. It's just, sometimes I worry about it too. He's so focused on his projects, and sometimes I wonder if he's really thinking about us. There you have it, darling. Even you have your doubts. A man truly focused on building a future for his partner would prioritize financial security. He's always talking about his next big commission, but never seems to fully materialize. Precisely. Promises are easy, Chloe. Tangible results are what matter. And his hands are always so rough. It's a little unrefined, isn't it?
It speaks to the nature of the work, dear, not exactly the image of a man who's going places in the modern world.
And sometimes he smells like sawdust. It gets everywhere.
Not the most appealing fragrance for your life partner, is it?
Honestly, Mom, sometimes I look at my friends with their partners in sleek offices and I feel like I'm settling.
You are settling, Chloe. You deserve so much more than someone who spends his days hammering away.
He's really not that ambitious, is he? He seems content just doing the same thing.
Contentment is the enemy of progress, darling, especially in a partner.
You're right. You're absolutely right. What was I thinking?
You were thinking with your heart, dear. Now it's time to use your head.
God, a carpenter. What was I even attracted to? The calluses?
It's understandable to be drawn to someone different initially, but long-term compatibility requires shared aspirations and a similar level of ambition.
He's probably not even saving properly, is he? Just spending whatever little he makes.
It's highly likely, dear. Financial planning isn't usually a priority in those professions.
You're right, Mom. Thank you for opening my eyes. I've been so naive.
My pleasure, darling. I only want what's truly best for you. Now let's talk about your future with someone who can actually provide one.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Can we meet up? This is important.
Hey, Chloe. Yeah, sure. What's up? Everything okay? You sound really off, like something's wrong.
Something is wrong, Ethan. That's why I need to talk to you. But maybe we should just do this here. It's probably easier to just say it.
Easier for whom, Chloe? Because my stomach just dropped. What is it? Just tell me, please.
Ethan, I think we need to break up. I don't see a future for us anymore.
Break up? What? Chloe, just yesterday we were talking about moving in together next year. We were looking at neighborhoods. Where is this coming from? What happened?
I've been doing a lot of thinking, Ethan. Really thinking about what I want, what I need in the long run. And I've realized that we're fundamentally different. Our paths are going in different directions.
Different directions? We're going in the direction of building a life together. That's what we talked about. That's what I thought we were working towards. What changed so suddenly? Please just explain it to me.
I need someone who's more established, Ethan. Someone who can offer me a more secure future. A future that my family, that I envision for myself.
Your family. Let me guess. This is about your mother, isn't it? I knew she wasn't thrilled about me being a carpenter. I felt it that night. She looked right through me.
That's not fair. My mother was perfectly polite. She was just trying to get to know you. You're being paranoid.
Paranoid? No, Chloe, I'm being realistic. I saw the way she looked at my hands when she mentioned my work, the subtle way she asked about my long-term prospects. She thinks I'm not good enough for you, and now apparently you agree with her.
Stop it, Ethan. That's not what this is about. My mother cares about my well-being. She just wants me to be secure and happy. Is that so wrong?
Secure and happy according to her definition, Chloe, which involves marrying someone with a fancy job title and a fat bank account. This isn't about your genuine happiness. It's about her social standing. She's an elitist and you're letting her dictate your entire life.
That's a horrible thing to say. She loves me. She just wants what's best for me. Can you honestly not see that?
And you don't think I want what's best for you? I love you, Chloe. I was building a future with you, brick by metaphorical brick. But apparently that's not good enough for Queen Eleanor.
Don't call her that. She's my mother. She has my best interests at heart. She's just more practical about these things. Maybe she sees things more clearly than I do about what I need in a partner for the long haul.
So, you're just gonna throw away everything we have because your mother, in her infinite wisdom, has decided I'm not up to snuff? You're letting her opinion completely erase what we've built? I don't even recognize you right now.
It's not that simple, Ethan. I've had to really think about my future, and maybe we are on different paths. Maybe she's right. Maybe I do need someone more established.
Established? You sound like a robot repeating her talking points. Where's the Chloe I fell in love with? The one who didn't care about fancy titles and just wanted someone genuine. You're letting her win, Chloe. You're letting her tear us apart.
I need to do what's right for me, Ethan, and right now, I think that means we can't be together anymore. I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't gonna cut it, Chloe. I poured my heart into this relationship. I thought we had something real. I deserved more than a text message breakup dictated by your social climbing mother. Goodbye, Chloe. I sincerely hope your established future makes you truly happy, because right now you're breaking my heart. Eleanor, it's Ethan. Chloe just broke up with me, and we both know why.
Ethan, I'm sorry to hear that, dear. Chloe has been processing some things. She needs to do what's right for her future.
Don't give me that. This isn't about Chloe's future. This is about your outdated, elitist views on what constitutes a suitable partner for your daughter.
That's a very harsh accusation, Ethan. I only ever wanted what's best for Chloe's happiness and security.
Security? You equate security with a fancy job title and a fat bank account. You completely dismissed me and my profession without even trying to understand who I am or what I'm building.
I assess the long-term prospects, Ethan, as any concerned mother would. Carpentry is a commendable trade, but it doesn't offer the same stability as other professions.
Stability? I'm building a business from the ground up. I'm creating something lasting. That's more stable than relying on a corporate paycheck that can disappear with the next downsizing. You wouldn't understand that kind of dedication.
Dedication is important, but so is financial predictability. Chloe deserves a partner who can offer her a comfortable life without constant uncertainty.
And you think I can't provide that? You judged me based on a label. You didn't ask about my income, my client base, my future plans. You just saw carpenter and wrote me off.
I made observations based on the typical trajectory of such a career. I was looking out for my daughter.
You were looking out for your social standing. You didn't want your daughter with someone who might not impress your country club friends.
Oh, that's outrageous. I care deeply for Chloe's well-being, not some superficial social game.
Oh, really? Then why the thinly veiled disapproval from the moment we met? The way you emphasized trajectory and stability with that condescending tone? I'm not stupid, Eleanor. I felt it.
I was merely trying to understand your ambitions, Ethan.
My ambition is to build a successful business doing what I love and to build a life with someone who appreciates me for who I am. Not what I do for a living. Apparently, Chloe doesn't share that vision anymore, thanks to you.
I had no intention of interfering in their relationship. Chloe made her own decision.
Oh, she made her own decision, all right. A decision heavily influenced by your constant concerns and your not-so-subtle disapproval. You planted the seeds of doubt in her mind, and now here we are.
I simply offered my perspective as someone with more life experience.
Your life experience is rooted in a world where status and wealth are the ultimate measures of a person's worth. You wouldn't know genuine hard work and the satisfaction of creating something with your own hands if it slapped you in the face.
That's uncalled for, Ethan. I have worked hard for everything I have.
I'm sure you have, but you look down on those who work with their hands. You see us as less than. Well, let me tell you something, Eleanor. I'm proud of what I do. I have integrity, I'm honest, and I loved your daughter. Something your fancy friends might not always offer.
I won't engage in this kind of personal attack, Ethan. My concern was solely for Chloe's future.
You want to talk about the future? Let's talk about connections. You know, Chloe mentioned you work at Sterling Investments, Senior VP, right?
Yes, I do. It's a reputable firm.
Reputable? You know who else is reputable? My uncle, David Miller. Ever heard of him?
David Miller? The CEO of Sterling Investments?
That's the one, my uncle. I was actually planning on telling Chloe about our connection after we got married. Thought it would be a nice surprise. Shows what I knew.
Ethan, I had no idea. Chloe never mentioned you had family at Sterling.
No, she didn't, and you made sure she wouldn't have a future with someone who does. Ironic, isn't it? The man you deemed unsuitable is connected to the very top of your social and professional world.
Please, Ethan, I may have misjudged you. I was only thinking of Chloe. I truly didn't realize.
You didn't realize because you didn't care to look beyond the surface. You saw Carpenter, and that was the end of the story. Well, here's the rest of the story. Your prejudice just cost your daughter a relationship with a man connected to the CEO of your company. Think about that, Eleanor.
I deeply regret if I said anything that influenced Chloe's decision. That was not my intention. I might have been overzealous in my concern for her future.
Overzealous? You systematically undermined our relationship because you didn't think I was good enough. You poisoned Chloe's view of our future together. Don't try to backtrack now that you realize there might be consequences.
Is there anything I can do to perhaps talk to Chloe?
No, Eleanor. You've said enough. Chloe made her choice and it's clear where her priorities lie. Your approval meant more to her than what we had. You should be proud. Goodbye, Eleanor. I won't be contacting you again.
Ethan, please, can we talk? I made a mistake, a huge one.
Chloe, what do you want? I thought we said our goodbyes.
I've been thinking nonstop. My mom, she got in my head. She was wrong. We were good together, Ethan, really good.
Were we? Because it seemed like your mother's opinion suddenly mattered more than what we had.
It doesn't, not anymore. I can see that now. She doesn't understand us. I was foolish to listen to her. Please, can we try again? I miss you so much.
Chloe, you broke up with me over text because you thought my career wasn't established enough. That's not something I can just forget.
I know, and I'm so incredibly sorry. I was blinded by her expectations. But I realize now that what we had was real. You're real, and that's what truly matters. Please give me another chance.
I appreciate you saying that, Chloe, but in the time since we broke up, a few things have happened. Things that have made me see things differently, too.
What things? Tell me, maybe I can...
My uncle, David Miller, he's been really supportive. He actually believes in what I'm doing. So much so, in fact, that he's planning a massive investment in my carpentry business. This isn't just about building furniture anymore, Chloe. This is about scaling up, expanding.
Your uncle? The CEO of Sterling Investments? He's investing in your business? I had no idea.
No, you didn't. And frankly, after the way you and your mother treated me, I don't think it's something you deserve to be a part of. I'm moving forward, Chloe, with or without your mother's approval, and definitely without someone who doubts my potential based on my profession.
So, that's it? You won't even consider giving us another chance? I'm begging you, Ethan. I love you.
I loved you too, Chloe, but you let your mother's prejudice come between us. I deserve someone who believes in me from the start. Goodbye, Chloe.
Ethan, please, don't do this.
Life moved on pretty quickly after that last text from Chloe. My uncle's investment was a game changer. Miller and Son Carpentry went from a small workshop to a thriving business, just like I always envisioned. I hired a great team, and we were taking on huge projects. As for Chloe, I heard through a mutual friend that her mother was furious about the Sterling Investments connection. Apparently, there were some tense family dinners. Chloe tried to reach out a few more times, but I didn't respond. Last I heard, she was dating a lawyer her mother approved of. Eleanor? Well, I imagine things at Sterling got a little awkward for her for a while. My uncle never said anything directly to her, but I heard she became noticeably politer to everyone, regardless of their job title. Sometimes a little dose of reality is the best medicine. I eventually found someone who appreciated the solid foundation I was building, both in my work and in our relationship.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey, Chloe, guess who's back in town? That's right, me, Samantha, in the flesh, back where it all started. It's been forever, huh? But I'm finally back, and I've got big plans. So here's what's up. We're throwing a high school reunion, like, for real. 2 days from now, full send. I want everyone there. We're talking the whole class, every last one of those weirdos we graduated with, and you, my dear Chloe, are gonna organize it.
Wait, what? Samantha, I haven't heard from you in years. What do you mean throwing a reunion?
You were always the smart one, the planner, the responsible one. This is totally your thing. All you have to do is get the word out, find a place, and make it happen. You've got this. Come on, it'll be legendary.
I really don't think...
This is perfect. I just rolled into town this morning and I am ready to party. I need this. We all need this. I mean, how long has it been? 10 years? I am dying to see everyone's faces. It'll be hilarious.
Samantha, I'm not in town. I moved a while ago. I'm living and working in the city now. I don't think I can help.
Girl, what are you talking about? You moved? You? No way. That doesn't even sound right. You were like the definition of small town girl. You don't just pack up and leave. You love that boring routine life. Bet you still live in your parents' house. Probably still got that little gray car, too.
I haven't lived with my parents in years, and I sold that car ages ago. I'm serious. I moved for work, Samantha. This isn't just some excuse.
Okay. You're serious? Like, you actually left? Oh, that's wild. But come on, Chloe, you can still make this happen. You've got that whole get stuff done vibe. You probably still have everyone's numbers saved in some organized spreadsheet. This is your chance to prove you're still the reliable one. Come on, you know you want to.
I am really busy this week. My schedule is completely packed. I have work meetings back to back and a deadline on Friday. I can't just pause everything and run a reunion.
Oh my God, you're really saying no? You used to help with every single event. Senior prom, you ran the whole thing. Student council barbecue, you organized that too. This is literally your skill set, Chloe. You're built for this. Plus, like, everyone expects you to be the one who makes things happen. That's just who you are.
Not anymore. My life is different now. I have responsibilities that don't leave room for last-minute party planning, especially not something this big, with no notice.
You are killing the vibe. Seriously. This is the first time I've been back in town in forever, and you're just gonna blow it off? I thought you were just being shy or whatever, but now you're being full-on difficult. Come on, everyone's gonna be so disappointed if this doesn't happen.
I never said it was happening. That was you. I told you I couldn't help, and I meant it. I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm trying to be honest.
Okay, wow, really? You're just gonna leave me hanging like this? I know we weren't best friends or anything, but still, this is seriously messed up. Whatever, I'll figure something out. You're just the same old Chloe, always saying no. Okay, so what's the plan? I've been waiting all day for details, Chloe. Are we going to do this at the school gym or like that old event hall by the bowling alley? I'm getting my hair done, so I need to know what vibe to go for. Like glam or casual? Help me out here.
Samantha, what are you talking about? I told you already I didn't plan anything. There's no party, no reunion, nothing.
Wait, what? You're seriously saying that? I thought you were just being dramatic. You really didn't do anything? Not even a little group dinner or whatever?
No, I didn't. I told you from the start. I have work. I have deadlines. I'm sitting at my desk right now. This is not something I had time for or agreed to.
Wow, unbelievable. I thought you were the dependable one. Like literally everyone always counted on you. You didn't even try. You just gave up before it even started. That's kind of sad, Chloe, really. I didn't give up, I just said no. You showed up out of nowhere and expected the world. That's not how this works. Yes it is. It's exactly how this works. You clearly forgot how things used to be. I was always the one who called the parties. Always. People listened. People showed up. I made fun happen. You were the one who got stuff done. You followed through. I'd come up with a plan and you'd make it real. That was like our thing. So yeah, this is how it works. I decide the plan and you make it happen. I don't have time for this conversation. You can't just show up after 10 years and expect everything to fall into place for you. Whatever system we had in high school doesn't exist anymore. I have meetings, I have responsibilities. This reunion is not my job. Oh, wow. Okay, so now you're too good for everyone, huh? Is that what this is? You moved to the city and suddenly we're all beneath you? I'm sorry, I didn't realize grown-up Chloe was above her roots now. Seriously, what happened to you? You used to be fun. Hey, so update. I stopped by your house, the one on Maple, you know, your old place. The gate was open and everything. I figured I'd surprise you. But, Chloe, why is there a Lamborghini in your driveway? Like, a real one, a white one with the logo and everything. Did you seriously buy this? Is it your husband's? Wait, do you even have a husband now? I mean, I know you said you moved away or whatever, but like, people say stuff like that all the time. Maybe you just didn't want to tell me about your big glow up. Because, seriously, a Lambo? That's not city job money. That's secret rich husband money. And the keys were literally just sitting there right in the cup holder, so I figured why not. You know me, I can't resist a joyride. And you're probably still in one of your serious little meetings anyway. Honestly, this thing is insane. Like, it doesn't even feel real. I barely tapped the pedal and I almost flew through your neighbor's hedges. Hope they don't mind. I mean, you still get along with them, right? Anyway, I'm heading toward the lake, windows down, music up, sun in my face. Might stop for an iced coffee if I pass that place by the park. It's so weird being back here. Everything's so small. But hey, this car makes it feel way more fabulous. Don't worry, I'll bring it back eventually. Maybe. Just past the golf course. Remember when Tyler crashed the senior picnic into the pond? God, this town is so nostalgic. Everything's still in the same place. It's like time froze. Except now I'm driving a Lamborghini, so major upgrade. Girl, this thing handles like a dream. I barely press the pedal and it's like whoosh. I swear people are staring at me, probably thinking I'm some celebrity or influencer or something. I even passed Mr. Langford's place. Remember his grumpy little dog? Still alive, still barking at everything. Samantha, what are you doing right now? I just finished work and I'm reading all of this. Are you seriously saying you took a Lamborghini from my old driveway? I told you I don't live there anymore. Oh, relax. It's not like I stole it. You weren't home. Keys were right there. I'm just borrowing it, like a welcome home joyride. You're always so dramatic about stuff. I'll put it right back. Anyway, the inside of this thing is ridiculous. Like, I didn't even know cars had screens this big. Oh, and the sound system, absolute fire. I cranked it all the way up and blasted early 2000s bangers. Pretty sure some jogger gave me a dirty look, but whatever. Haters. Samantha, I'm serious. That's not my car. I've never owned anything like that. I've never even sat in one. Where exactly are you right now? I'm driving around by the lake. Took this long route down hillside so I could catch the sunset. Might hit up the old diner for a milkshake later if I'm still in the mood. I forgot how peaceful it is out here. Like, there's so much space, so many trees. The city is all noise and parking tickets. This is freedom. And you should have seen the look on this guy's face at the stoplight earlier. He tried to race me in a minivan. I smoked him. Samantha, you don't understand. That's not my house. That's not my car. I'm really, really confused right now. There was this little envelope in the glove box too, by the way. It had a bunch of cash in it, like a full-on stack. Not gonna lie, I took a few bills. I mean, it was just sitting there. Consider it a tip for reviving this boring little town with my presence. You're welcome. Samantha,
please tell me you're kidding. That doesn't belong to me. I don't even live on that street anymore.
You're totally messing with me right now. You're just mad you didn't get to be the fun one for once. You were always the serious one. Now look at me. Lamborghini, cash, sunset cruise. This is the best night I've had in years.
Samantha, please, would you just listen to me? I am telling you, this is really, really bad.
Morning! Not sure if you're still mad or pretending to be, but either way, last night was a blast. That car, unreal. I felt like I was in a movie. I mean, I may have just dinged it a little, just a tiny bit. Nothing major. It was totally the curb's fault. The thing came out of nowhere. But don't worry, it's barely noticeable, unless you're staring at it in direct sunlight with a magnifying glass. Anyway, thanks again for the ride and the cash. That was a real treat. Honestly, this might be the most exciting thing to happen in this town in years. I should leave and come back more often. I clearly bring the energy. Still not talking to me? Oh, that's fine. You'll get over it. Morning! Not sure if you're still mad or pretending to be, but either way, last night was a blast. That car, unreal. I felt like I was in a movie. I mean, I may have just dinged it a little, just a tiny bit. Nothing major. It was totally the curb's fault. The thing came out of nowhere. But don't worry, it's barely noticeable, unless you're staring at it in direct sunlight with a magnifying glass. Anyway, thanks again for the ride and the cash. That was a real treat. Honestly, this might be the most exciting thing to happen in this town in years. I should leave and come back more often. I clearly bring the energy. Still not talking to me? Oh, that's fine. You'll get over it.
Samantha, where are you right now?
Oh, wow. Look who finally texted back. I'm at that cafe in the mall, the one with the chalkboard menus and those weird chairs that look cool but are super uncomfortable. Grabbing a coffee and a muffin. Why? You gonna come yell at me in person or something?
You need to leave now. That car you took, that house you went into, none of that belonged to me. I wasn't joking yesterday. You didn't take my car. You took someone else's. Samantha, you stole a Lamborghini.
Excuse me? Oh my God. Are we still doing this fake outrage thing? I didn't steal anything. I borrowed it. And it was parked in what I thought was your driveway. You never updated your address or whatever, so that's kind of on you.
Samantha, no, that's not how this works. I moved away 4 years ago. 4, not last week, not last month, 4 years. I told you that more than once. You just didn't listen.
Okay, yeah, but I didn't think you meant moved.
What does that even mean? I've been gone. I haven't stepped foot in that neighborhood since 2019. I live in a completely different city. I have a husband. I have 2 kids. We have our own home, our own life.
You have kids? Since when? You're actually, married?
Yes, I'm married. I've been married for 3 years. And we have a 3-year-old and a newborn.
Wow, that's literally crazy. I had no idea.
You didn't know because you never asked. You just barged back into town and assumed nothing changed. Like the whole world hit pause while you were gone.
Well, that's not fair. I've been busy too.
Busy doing what? Showing up unannounced and joyriding in a stranger's supercar? Samantha, that house doesn't belong to me. I told you it was sold after I left. Some guy bought it, loaded apparently, uses it as a vacation property. I've never even met him, never seen the inside since my parents packed up. I don't have a single connection to that house anymore.
Wait, the car, the money, that all wasn't yours? Oh my God.
No, it wasn't. None of it. And I tried to tell you over and over again. You brushed it off like it was some joke, but it's not. This is real, and now it's serious.
What do you mean serious? Okay, maybe I got carried away, but I brought the car back, didn't I? The cash is mostly untouched. I didn't mean anything by it. It was just supposed to be fun.
It doesn't matter what you meant. It matters what you did. And the owner, yeah, he found out. I don't know how, but he knows everything. I've already been contacted.
Wait, what? Why would he contact you?
Because someone told him I used to live there. One of our old classmates still lives in town. You called around, remember? You were bragging to people about how you borrowed my car. Word got around, and now it's come full circle. He knows it wasn't me, and he's pissed.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. Chloe, you have to help me. You have to fix this. Tell him it was a misunderstanding, please. I'm not getting involved any more than I already have. And honestly, you should have thought about this before you stole someone's car, before you took money that wasn't yours, before you showed up like a hurricane and dragged me into all of this. And the truth is, I know why you came back. What are you talking about? You didn't come back just to see people or for some random reunion. You came back because you're running. One of those same classmates you called, yeah, they told me everything. You're wanted. Grand theft auto across state lines. This isn't the first time you've done this. Chloe, you don't understand. It wasn't supposed to go like this. I didn't know what else to do. And now you've done it again. And you told me exactly where you were. You texted me your location, so I passed it along to him and to the police. Chloe, no, please. I'm done, Samantha. They're on their way. You should have the right to remain silent, and I highly suggest you use it. Samantha was arrested that afternoon. The real owner of the car pressed charges, and I haven't heard from her since. Honestly, I'm not surprised this happened. She always lived like consequences didn't exist. I just never expected her to drag me into it. I went home to my husband and kids, made dinner, and turned my phone off for the night. For the first time in days, the house was quiet. Some people never grow up, some people never slow down, and some people eventually crash. But me, I've got peace, and I'm not giving it up for anyone.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.